Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. I've got a really quick mascara review to share with you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and opinions on this new Exagger Eyes Volume Mascara by Charlotte Tilbury. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then please do keep on watching. Before we get stuck into this mascara, let's just have a quick look at what this mascara claims to be. First of all, it retails for £28. You get 10 ml of product. It looks like more because the bottle is significantly large. Look, it's almost bigger than my head. At the moment, it's only available in black, but knowing Charlotte Tilbury, she will bring out new shades. So when you go onto the Charlotte Tilbury website, there's a lot of reading to do, a lot of reading. And I just want the facts. I just want the basic facts. So this is a smudge-proof, flake-proof, sweat-proof, clump-proof and humidity-proof mascara. It is packaged in a glass bottle. It has an ultra-curved styler brush with fibre bristles for volume and curl. It gives you 9 times more volume after just one application. From what I've read, it sounds like a tubing mascara, but it doesn't actually confirm that it is a tubing mascara, but it states that it is infused with lash plumping polymers which coat every single lash, and it has vinyl black inspired pigments that create the optical illusion of bigger, brighter eyes. Unless it explicitly says that it's tubing, it's always good to question it, but from my experience it does perform like a tubing mascara. It also contains jojoba waxes which enriches the lashes. So the first thing that I will say about this mascara is the packaging. All right, so this glass packaging, it's really heavy, and I mean heavy, noticeably weighty. Charlotte Tilbury is a luxurious brand from top to bottom. The glass bottle is there to be aesthetically pleasing, but it's also there for the preservation of the product. I've never had a glass bottle mascara before, and I've never had such a heavy mascara. It is very, very weighty. Like a lot of her products, if you look at her bronzer, whatever, they're very weighty, very substantial. Mascara wise with Charlotte Tilbury, I have had hit and miss experiences. I've tried every single one of her mascaras. The only one that I have repurchased is this Pillow Talk mascara. It is still inconsistent for me, but it's been the only one that I have gone back and repurchased. If you would like to see a review on this and other high-end mascaras, please do check out my video that I released recently where I tested 14 high-end luxurious mascaras, and you can find that video here. So we're going to move on to the application. And this is not a first impression. I am going to include footage for you of when I have worn this throughout the day, and I'll take you out in the daylight because sometimes I feel like in this lighting you can't see the lashes as well. Let's get it on our lashes. Let's see how easy it is to apply, and then I will talk to you about how to remove it also. I don't know if this is the same for you. I always have one eye that has good lashes and one eye that doesn't. And this is probably my worst out of the two. It's just a little bit more sparse, a little bit shorter. This is the brush. It's packed with tight bristles. It's very condensed. First thing that you will note when opening up this mascara is the absolute immense amount of product that is on the wand. I freak out when I see that. So what I tend to do, and you'll see around the tip, I don't know if you can see around the bottle already, it's a bit of a mess because I have been wiping off the excess. It says to hold the wand horizontally, and obviously we're going to try and get to the root of the lash and curl up. So this is how my lashes are looking with nothing on. So let's go in with the first coat. So I'm just going to try and get right into the bottom of the lashes and just give it a wiggle. As I said, this is I would describe this as my bad eye. So just trying to blink it through and just trying to deposit some on the corners of my lash because my lashes at the side tend to turn down. What I love about this mascara, I've already got it on my brow bone there. What I really love about the feeling of this mascara is the way that it absolutely clings onto every single lash that I have. So just taking it through the ends, the tips of the lashes there. That's how it looks thus far in real time. I've not cut anything out there. And then we're going to go in on the middle and we're going to try and get right to the root. Someone gave me a great tip actually on a mascara video that I did, to always look down into the mirror, which is a little bit hard when I'm trying to film myself, but in real life I would. So I'm just going to dip back in and wipe off the excess, and then just be really careful on the inner corner. Just slowly coating. I've got it on my lid now, but don't worry about that. That's one thing I did find with this. I think because there is so much product on the brush, I did tend to get this everywhere. But don't worry about it. So that's how we are looking after going in with one coat. I think it does a great job at giving length, even though it says that it's a volumizing mascara. I don't get an intense amount of volume, probably because I don't have a lot of volume in my lashes anyway. It doesn't dry down very quickly. So you are able to just go in and kind of move those lashes around if they are in a position that you are not happy with. That's how we're looking there after, I'd say, 2 minimal type coats. We'll go in with the other lash. I will speed this bit up and we'll come back and have a look at how the final lash result looks. I just cleaned up the mascara with a spoolie, the bits that had gone to my skin. I don't know why I find this so messy, this mascara. I think it's because there is so much product knocking around. Also because I'm not great at it. Because I went in with another light layer on this side, I'm going to just put a little bit more over here. Not too much because I don't want it to clump up. You see, I do prefer this mascara with only one coat. I think with 2 coats, it gets a little bit heavy, it gets a little bit clumpy, and I think you can see that on the lashes. Let's just pop a little bit onto the bottom lash line. All right, so let's take a quick look at the before and the after. Before we get into the pros and cons of this mascara, I'll just show you a little bit of wear test footage. This is from a 12-hour day and just taking you out in the daylight to see what this mascara looks like. You can see how really long and lovely they look. I will tell you that this mascara just does not budge from how you put it on to when you take it off in the evening. So this is the end of the day. My makeup has worn, but my mascara looks exactly the same as it did. I didn't have one single little bit of flaking. It was amazing. No transferring and no smudging. It really does live up to those claims. So if you do worry about that, if you have oily eyelids, if you find that your mascara gets everywhere during the day, then you will appreciate this mascara for definite. In relation to how easy it is to remove, I mean, it wasn't the easiest in the world to remove. It didn't just slide off. It does advise on the Charlotte Tilbury website to use an oil-based cleanser. I did try with just warm water because that's how you would usually remove a tubing mascara. However, I was able to remove it really easily with this. I found that if I held the micellar water to my eye for a couple of seconds, it would just come away. Let's talk about the good things about this mascara. So it gives a really nice amount of lift, I feel. I think that if you compare my lashes now to how they were before, I feel like they are lifted, I feel like they are curled, and I think they have a really good amount of length. It's great because it has a very manageable wand. It's quite petite, it's curved, sturdy, it's not too bendy. It is definitely flake free, smudge free, transfer resistant. It sticks around all day. I didn't find that it dried down too quickly, which was great. So it does give you time to work. However, if I was to move on now to some of the negatives with this, I think going back to how quick it dries down, I think it does enable you to build the mascara up, but I wouldn't massively advise it because it does get clumpy. You can see the product just on the edge there. It is extremely wet. I wouldn't say that this was amazing for volume. I don't get that from it. That's not to say it's not good, because I really do like this mascara. I just find it better for length. I think this brings out nice length in my lashes, but it doesn't give me the volume which I was expecting, which is interesting. And that's probably down to the state of my own lashes, isn't it? And my own lashes are not the best. I'm wondering if this dries out a little bit, whether it will be easier to use. I do find that with mascaras, the drier they get, the better they are for me personally to use. I would advise when applying this to wipe off that excess, as to not apply too much product to your lashes all at once. And another negative for me, although it will help to preserve the product, the glass bottle, I'm absolutely petrified of dropping it. I drop stuff all the time. I'm absolutely clumsy. So I am worried that this is going to smash. And I don't think this weighty packaging would be for everybody. So do bear that in mind when looking into picking up this mascara. All in all, I do like it. I think out of all of the Charlotte Tilbury mascaras, this would definitely be one of my favorites. Obviously, I do need to keep wearing it for the next few months, see how the bottle dries down, see how I find application once it has gone a little bit drier. And I think towards the end of the year, when I've been using this for a while, I will give you a proper update. Yeah, there we go. Let me know what you think of this new Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I so appreciate you being here with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, take care and bye for now.